Hello and welcome to Back Talk Teen. As you can see, we have some musical guests in studio with us today, and we're hoping to make that a regular feature. Tonight's performers will be here to talk to us and perform later on in the show, so make sure you stay tuned. I'm Julia, and here with me today is Jess Green and Devin Rosenberg. This is Devin's first time with us. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Devin.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck on your first show. So, I'm sure all of you guys had a snow day on Friday.
I know.
How
The
was your
third
snow
one
day?
of the year already.
Third one? It's only my second.
Yeah.
I think it was like my fourth.
And I heard we're supposed to
Yeah.
get
Really?
we could have 2 more this week, which would be crazy. We're gonna end up going to school till like July.
Not for me. We end on like just a certain date and we don't do any snow day makeup. So
Lucky.
let's start tonight's show. Joining us live on Skype, we're here with video blogger, host, and author Steve Garfield. Steve is a video blogging extraordinaire that has revolutionized the world of digital and social media. He's the author of the new book, Get Seen, as you have right there. It's the ultimate guide to building any business through online video and technology. Steve has a passion for storytelling through blogging and digital video. He has worked with national networks such as ABC, NBC, and CBS. Now, in his spare time, Steve lectures at local universities like BU, Northeastern, and Emerson. As the founder of Boston Media Makers and host of SteveGarfield.tv on the Pulse Network, Steve shares his knowledge with anyone who's eager to get started and get seen. We're so happy to have him with us today. Steve, thank you so much for being here with us.
Hey, thanks for having me on. This is great. I love your setup, and I love that you're doing a live show tonight.
Oh, thank you. So, can you tell us a little bit about your book and why you decided to write it?
Well, I decided to write the book because, I started video blogging on January 1st of 2004, and that was like a year and a half before YouTube. And on my blog, what I do is I teach people how to put video online, and I've been doing that for years. And then Wiley, the publisher, came to me and they asked me if I could take all that knowledge and put it into a book, so that's what I did.
We do a lot of live streaming and video blogging here at YBA. How can we distribute our video better to more places at the same time in order to really get seen like your book describes?
Well, you're doing a great job. I see you're using Justin.tv. That's great. So a great way to get your video seen online is to use your community of friends. So you all have friends.
Like
and you
Facebook?
would share links on Facebook and on Twitter. Right. So you put the video out there, and then you get people to realize that it's there. So what I do when I do shows is I let all my Facebook followers know that I have it out there, and then I also let everybody on Twitter know. And another thing I do is I put it other platforms too. So I might put it on Vimeo, Blip TV, YouTube, put it up on Facebook, put it on Flickr, put it on a whole different range of places. And the videos could find a new community on all those different sites.
Wow. Well, we actually have a video of your interview with Jimmy Fallon behind the scenes at Late Night, so
oh
let's
my
check
God,
that
nice.
I'm excited to see that.
Hey, we're going to stream this live on the web. Yeah. No, we're streaming this right now. Okay. Yeah, this is streaming right now. We're back. Yeah. We're backstage in the dressing room here with Steve Garfield in the house.
Oh yeah. Hey everybody, it's Steve Garfield from SteveGarfield.com, and look where I am in the dressing room with Jimmy Fallon from
Late Night with Jimmy Fallon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nice show.
Steve, yeah. So this is that was John Rich gave me that.
Who gave you that?
John Rich.
Oh, check
from
that
Big
out.
and Rich.
Cool.
Yeah,
Little fish tank here.
Fish tank there that I'm just working on. I mean, it takes some. I want some time to get good.
Oh, you're waiting. There's no fish yet.
There's like not quite. There's 3 up in the top there.
Oh, they're hiding. Oh,
Yeah.
there they are. Neon tetras.
Yeah, they're Tetras, yeah. But I wanted beige fish. Beige guppy is very hard to find. They go. Yeah, Jimmy, what you want color fish?
This is really good lighting over here. Yeah. So.
What do you want colorful fish? We got some beige guppies coming in. Really khaki fish.
So congratulations on graduating college.
Yeah, it's a big deal. This is I got my doctorate in humane letters.
What's that?
I write letters humanely. But I'm a doctor. I'm very excited about it.
So once you're a doctor, do people call you doctor? Is that the thing, or so is it required?
Yeah. It's I want everyone at least this week. Yes, doctor.
And the hat. What's the story with the hat? That's a nice hat.
It's a Stefan. It is a nice hat.
Very nice.
I just got a I just got a hat. We're gonna go. What are we? Are we going to Lawrence thing tonight? Yeah. Okay. I think I'm just gonna show up with a cowboy hat on. It's still me, right? Yeah, I learned this from some guy in Nashville that when you have a cowboy hat, you never put it down like this. You put it down like this.
Oh.
Because the brim here is all bent it's perfectly in the right way, and if you have it flat down, it flattens it out. It's blocked for it. And then it becomes an Amish hat.
So you had Susan Sarandon on the show tonight. She was really nice.
Awesome,
and what the play that she's in? Who else is she starring in that with?
It's Lauren Ambrose and Jeffrey Rush
from 6 Feet Under.
6 Feet Under.
Yeah. Oh.
And Jeffrey Rush from Shine and the Peter Sellers movie on HBO. But he's sick. He's amazing. Andrea Martin from SCTV.
Cool. So
genius.
It's funny.
Really funny.
It's funny.
It's really funny. It's absurdist, British funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really funny. And then it gets a little serious towards the end.
And then you had Randy Jackson.
Yo.
It must have been so great to be able to go backstage at late night with Jimmy Fallon and shoot an interview straight from your phone. When it comes to videos like that, how important is video quality versus the spontaneity of being able to go live anywhere?
I am so excited that you showed that video because that is like one of the best videos of all time that I've done. A little backstory on that, because people might like to know, Jimmy Fallon, before he started his TV show, he started a video blog. And he put up a video on his blog, and then he came on and he said, we're going to do a new video blog every night. And so I went, as one of the first people who ever made up video blogging, I wrote a comment and I said, you're not doing a new whole video blog every night, you're just putting a new video on your blog every night. And then later that week on Friday, he came on and did another video, and he said, we got some comments on our video, and our first one is from Steve Garfield, and he told us we're not doing a whole new video blog every night, we're just putting a new video up every night. So that was so cool. And then the next week he asked for viewers to send in videos, and I sent one in, and so then he introduced my video as our old friend, Steve Garfield. So that was pretty cool. And then he got me a free ticket to go see his live show in New York, and he told me that he wouldn't be able to see me after the show, but then after the show an intern ran up to me and he said, Jimmy wants you to come see him in the dressing room. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. So I went and saw him in the dressing room, and that was just before this video. So he said, do you want to do something? And I was like, what do you mean do something? He says, well, record a video. And when you go to see the show, you get an email, and it says you can't bring in any cameras. So the only thing I had on me at that moment was my Nokia phone, which I could stream live with QIK, which is it lets you live stream over your cell phone. And so I told him that. I says, well, we could live stream. So he said, okay. So that video that you saw right there was an archived version of me streaming live with him back in his dressing room. And to answer your question about quality, the quality isn't as important as me capturing like that moment, because that's one of the best videos ever. And actually the quality was very, very good, but in addition to being timely, people could watch that live, so it was very exciting. And the fact of being able to stream it live and then have it archived so people could watch it later. So the whole thing was very, very exciting, and it's just what I tell people a lot of times is what's so cool right now is that if a moment happens, you can realize that, hey, I have a device in my pocket that I could record video with. And so people have flip cameras or their cell phone, and in that case, I live streamed it, but I also could have just, recorded it to the phone.
Wow.
That's awesome that you were able to do that. Some of the best things are just the things that you never expect would happen.
Spontaneous things.
Yeah.
Always turn out great, yeah.
Now,
Yeah, it was great.
do you plan to go back to Jimmy Fallon anytime soon?
Oh yeah, I would love to go back to Jimmy Fallon. I almost went. I did go to New York another time last year, and he just wasn't taping that week. And then another time I went to New York with my wife. We were there for the weekend, and so now we're friends on Twitter. And I DM him and I said, "Hey Jimmy, we're in New York," and he DM'd me back, and he's like, "Well, why don't we meet for a beer?" And so I tell my wife, hey, Jimmy Fallon, wants to meet us for a beer. And she's like, oh, my God, I got to get dressed.
That's so cool.
And so I would love to go back and maybe try and set up to get there a little early, maybe before the show, and do some, behind-the-scenes kind of things. Because I love behind the scenes and learning about, more and more about how TV is made and movies, and I just love behind the scenes. So hopefully I could work something out like that. It'd be so cool.
And this time you'd be prepared with your real video equipment.
Exactly, right. Or even now I carry around my iPhone 4 all the time, and the video quality on that is HD video. So really, that's all I would need.
Oh wow, that's convenient.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
So now let's go to another one of your videos right now on how to stream live using an iPhone.